The Metro Atlanta real estate market has seen prices increase that are consistent with, if not higher, than many metro cities around the country. Today I want to take a look at the Roswell real estate market, which sits on the north side of Atlanta along the Georgia 400 corridor. We're going to look at where it is now, where it's likely to go in 2021, and what outside influences may have an impact on the supply and demand, which will ultimately determine if this market is here to stay a while longer or if we're on the verge of a crash, like many are predicting. Okay, my name is Ryan Ward, and I'm the broker and owner of Premier Atlanta Real Estate, and on my channel we talk about local and national real estate news, and we dive deeper into local cities, neighborhoods, and things that make our local real estate markets tick, like restaurants, things to do, and other points of interest. If that's of interest to you, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and you'll get notified when we post a new video like this one here. So let's dive right in. All real estate markets come down to supply and demand, and as a general rule of thumb, we say that a 6-month supply of homes is a balanced market. More than 6 months is a buyer's market, and less than 6 months is a seller's market. This is true locally for homes in Roswell up to about $750,000 or so, and then a balanced market goes up a little. So for, say, a home that's $1 million, we might consider a balanced market 9 months of inventory. This can change even within different areas of the Metro Atlanta market, and it's closely tied to the median sales prices for each of the hyperlocal areas that you may be looking at. A quick note on months of inventory. Sometimes this is discussed as absorption rate, months supply of homes, or months of inventory. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say in your market there are 100 homes for sale. In the last 3 months, 30 homes sold, so we're currently averaging 10 home sales per month. At that rate of 10 sales per month, it's going to take 10 months to sell all 100 of those homes. We have 10 months of inventory, or we say we have an absorption rate of 10 months, or we say there's a 10-month supply of homes. We then compare our 10-month supply of homes to our previous rule of a balanced market being 6 months of inventory, and see that in this example, we're in a buyer's market. Hopefully that makes some sense. As a side note, here it's been a long time since we've seen 10 months of inventory in Roswell. In fact, I went back and checked, and the last time we even had over 6 months of inventory was February 2015, 6 years ago. Wow. Sorry, I digress a little bit here. Okay, so we can't know where we're going to be going until we kind of know where we are right now. So let's dive in and see what's actually going on in the local Roswell real estate market. Today, at the beginning of February in 2021, there are 79 homes for sale and 140 more homes under contract. That's an activity index of 1.77, where anything over 1 indicates more homes are selling than are currently available. It's a leading indicator that tells us inventory is still shrinking, and it's shrinking by quite a bit. Looking at the last 3 months of sales and knowing that the last 3 months are some of the slowest months of the year in the whole year, we see that we had 283 sales, and that means we're averaging 94 sales per month. With 79 homes for sale and 94 sales per month, we see that we have a 0.84 of 1 month supply of homes, less than a month. That's using previous sales volume, and we know that sales heat up over the next few months. And you know what that means? That means that the actual or the true inventory of single-family homes in Roswell right now is probably closer to 1/2 of 1 month's supply of homes. This is incredibly low. Crazy, crazy low. It explains why prices are increasing. It explains why we have so many multiple offer scenarios, and it's something we as real estate professionals must be able to explain to our clients so we can properly educate them on the current state of the market. This goes for both buyers and for sellers alike. What this means in kind of on the ground is that appraisals can't keep up with sales prices. It means buyers with homes to sell get beat out by buyers with no contingencies. It means more than one person wants to buy every good house on the market. But you know what it doesn't mean? It doesn't mean that all homes sell. In fact, in Roswell, in the last 30 days, 20 homes came on the market and then came off the market without selling. That's 25% of homes in this crazy market that didn't sell for one reason or another. Seems impossible, but it is in fact true. These levels are unhealthy, and it creates a volatile real estate market as prices outpace other economic metrics for extended periods of time. So two things can happen to change the balance of the market. More inventory can come on the market, or fewer home sales can happen, or both. If sales volume stays the same, we would need to see 564 homes for sale instead of the 79 to reach a balanced market. That's more than 7 times the current inventory levels. Alternatively, we could cut sales from 94 per month down to 13 per month. That would also have the same effect and give us a balanced market. However, it's absurd to think that we could only have 13 sales in the whole city of Roswell in a month. It's these reasons that I give to you here that mean, in my opinion, that there's no way we're going to see a crash in the real estate market. Supply and demand is so far out of balance, it would take something extraordinary and completely unpredicted to crash the market. It also means that in no way, shape, or form can forbearance that leads to foreclosure destroy the market. The math simply doesn't exist to allow for it to happen. It means that interest rates would need to run to levels higher than would be possible to slow sales enough to crash the market, and the Fed has already said they're keeping them low into 2022. It also means that if rates rise and foreclosures do come into the market, we still won't be back to a buyer's market. We are that far out of balance right now the other way. As a side note, there will be no foreclosure crisis in 2021 either. The moratorium extensions and the time it takes to foreclose and get them into the market takes longer than there are months left in 2021. When they do come in the market, they will be very well predicted and they will be absorbed before the market can shift that far. It is true that some of the low inventory levels can be directly attributed to COVID. Because this is the case, we can safely say that at some point in 2021, probably by the start of the third quarter, we should see more people willing to list their homes for sale. This will, I think, ease some of the pressure, but it will be too late in the year to create any sort of slowdown or change the balance of the market. The economy is poised to operate fully once the vaccine gets distributed anyway. Jobs will return. Banks will recast or modify loans or set up repayment plans for people that are in forbearance, and we will move on. I mean, let's be honest, that's really just how it works. Now, what I do think will happen is that we will go back to a more normal real estate market in 2022 when we see 4 to 6 months of inventory, and prices will probably level off for a while. I think this will be welcome news for many people. Now, really, once again, these are just my opinions, and I no more have a crystal ball to see into the future than anyone else, so take it for what it is. If you're sitting on the sideline as one that says you're going to wait for the crash, by all means, go ahead and wait. For the rest of you, though, in my opinion, now is probably the best time to buy and sell real estate in your lifetime. Rarely is it both great to buy and sell at the same time. Get out there and seize this opportunity. So once again, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get notified of other videos like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching.